meeting rules are, but how we can innovate while delivering these rules. So which are the meeting rules? Can I have someone tell me what the meeting rules are?
Toastmaster of the day.
Yeah. Sergeant at arms. Timer. Secret of master. Academic year. Yeah. Speech evaluator. These are the most common rules. So before we begin, I want to understand whether everyone will be ready to participate only. So I don't want this just me talking about different rules, but I would like if everyone else participated as well. So we can have it as a discussion or something. Alright? Can I next slide? Yeah, so this is the overview of today's session. First of all, why take up these rules? We will then discuss about each and every rule, the purpose, the expectations from the role, and most importantly, how to innovate. So we will be giving more focus on the innovation part of particular rules. Alright? After that, there is some important tips. We will have a question and answer session, and we will give a small meeting. So that's about it. So let us begin. Okay. So why take up rules? You can read. Don't worry. If you were a professional, I am a college student. I should be afraid of what you are doing now.
It helps you become more dynamic.
It helps you become more dynamic,
Create more confidence.
gain more confidence.
Brings in leadership qualities.
Yeah, leadership qualities, exactly.
Take responsibility.
Take responsibility.
Get rid of stage fear.
Get rid of stage fear. That's an excellent point. So you can't expect a new member to go on the stage and suddenly deliver a speech, right? But slowly by taking these small rules, the speaker himself or herself can develop the quality of voice. That's why we have these rules. Let us now begin with the first rule. Can you have the next slide? Sergeant at arms. So the purpose of sergeant at arms can you paraphrase what that means? Why do we have the sergeant at arms at the start?
Maintain like decorum.
To maintain the diagram, the discipline, or the order in the meeting. Yeah.
To decide the meeting goals and objectives. To decide
Yeah, to tell the rules, the objectives of what the meeting is going to be. So these are the expectations from you guys of whether I want you to take the sergeant at arms survey. So you can start the meeting on time, not a second meeting. When the clock takes photograph, you back there and start the meeting. You can explain the rule, and one of the most common mistakes that I have seen people do is not read the club mission proper. So, can someone tell me the part in general, there are national anthem, Punjab is Sindh, Gujarat and Maratha. Do we ever say Maratha, Punjab, Gujarat? No, right? The club mission is like that. The club mission is basically the anthem of our meeting. So don't worry if you are not remembering it. You can always read it for the time being. also begin the meeting with an activity. Suppose the theme is yoga. Now you can ask the members to stretch their arms, legs, maybe stand up and sit down. That way, you can make them feel awake, make them more active at the start of the meeting. Because the silent rounds is like the opening of your meeting. Opening of your meeting and like the opening of a speech. If the opening is good, automatically people are more interested in listening to you. Right? What else can we do? Does anyone here have an idea? Something new, something different, and you might have seen others. Or maybe you have your idea. No? Crowd control, yeah. But what to innovate? What different you can do?
Even maybe make people sit in a circle rather than sit facing one direction.
That's a great idea. You can change the orientation of your CV. The sergeant is responsible to set a meeting room as well. So he or she can come early, can make something different, maybe related to all you guys as the students here. So you can set in budget. You can help the team motivate decide an activity that requires you to be targeted. So that's what you can do. Is it good?
Yes.
You are signing
Yes.
up? Let's do this. Time. What is the rule of time?
Keeping the time for the activities or speeches.
Speeches, but what do we gain from being that?
So the play card, time card. So the time card.
So no. My question was, what do we learn from playing the time? Why should I take up the role of time?
Very punctual to the timing and the attentive.
You can be attended, you need to be punctual as well.
Be more efficient.
Be more efficient. So, do you guys have time cards? See, you can show them whenever required. Right now, you don't need it, but time cards should be kept with you at all times. You can read the expectations, but let me ask you. I don't know what are my expectations from you as a dad? What are your expectations as a dad?
Right now we are putting the timings of these speeches
second round. I just said my job today is the time and I will take the road. In just an answer. So you can use something like that. You can maybe connect it with the theme so that it is easily understood that.
I don't have questions, so especially in context with the prepared speakers. Sometimes what happens is prepared speakers come on stage, but they don't start with the speech immediately. They'll be like some kind of a short talk. So as a timer, when should I start timing them? When they say
That's the question. So when should we start, okay, have you ever participated in a contest? Toastmasters contest? No? Really? So in Toastmasters, usually the timer starts like when the speaker on the stage makes a verbal or a non-verbal. So whether he starts speaking or he makes some hand gestures. It can happen anywhere. So the timer should start right after the speaker has done a verbal or a non-verbal gesture. Simple? Thanks a lot, actually, that was a great question. Let us move on to this third rule, counter. Why do we have the counter? Is there any need? Like, what would people do if counted their hours, right? Doesn't matter.
To make a speech more fluid, more smoother, otherwise it will keep dragging.
Yeah. So the more you use R's and maybe filler words, repeat words like and, so, but, the speech starts to degrade things further. So one thing that, well, innovative thing that I have seen is from my own itself, from medium reversal. So what he did was when he was called to explain his role, he came on the stage and intentionally stumbled while climbing on. People suddenly looked what happened. And then he came on the stage and said, I was walking fluently, smoothly from my place to the stage. No one paid a single attention. But one little stumble and everyone was looking at it. That's what the counter in the speech can do. That's what counter is here to stop. So can you have the illusion part? So one thing, like I said, you can do that. Another thing, individual important might happen that you fall short of that. You might not require a lot of energy, there are not as many level amounts. So you just calculate your recording 1 minute and you have an entire minute left. What do you do with it? Anyone?
Can you give some examples? How we
Yeah.
can, like, maybe the bad and the good like that.
You can give examples, that's a great idea. Another thing is you can share tips on how to reduce these errors. For example, what happens when we use this error? Why do we use it? It's because our mind is racing forward and our mouth is looking. We are thinking something else and we are speaking something different. To avoid this, think slowly, think before you speak, stop, ask a question, and reduce your pace. That's something you can share if you are following short on time. Is the role of accountability. If anyone has any doubts, please you can raise it now or you will be having a question and answer session later. You can raise it later also. Next role, language remedial. Again, why? Why do we have this?
This is like the crux of
It is
without the grammarian, you may not be delivering a good speech.
grammar is the backbone of any language. So it's
Exactly. So yeah, if you would have a good grammatical sense of English right now, so your speech might not take the same effect as the speaker with good language. So that's why we have the grammarian. Not just to speak a lot, but to speak more articulately, to speak more eloquently. of the day related to G? Any reason why it's related to G, why not something else?
So people can add that word to the table topic or their events.
So basically, every speaker can incorporate these words pretty easily. If the word is completely different, the speaker might think it is difficult to incorporate it. That's why we keep it related to this. Share the word of the day and name of the day around 2 days prior. Some people may be writing the speech and then incorporate it. The job is also to know the good and not so good uses. So usually we don't use the word bad, we say not so good. By delivering the good uses, you can give the name for example, Toastmaster use a certain word, Toastmaster don't use it. But while delivering a bad, not so good usage report, you would say somebody in the club used this, and he could have used this. Something like that. And afterwards, sharing the report and a lot of numbers. So a lot of times I have observed that many language graduates forget talk about the speakers who use the word of the day. So don't forget to talk about these guys. Ask the audience to give them a use number. This is the basic thing, by the way. What can you do? You have the introduction and you have the report. So firstly, like I mentioned, you can share the videos of 11 speakers before the meeting. The road doesn't start when the meeting starts. The road starts way before the meeting. So you can give some advice, maybe some videos to the speakers to learn how to speak in Marathi. You can also remember the amplified type of report. So has anyone seen this kind of report? It's very easy. It involves the audience. Tell you a word, you tell me to me. So let's see. I'll take simple words. What does care mean? Care. Care for someone. What does it mean?
AI, artificial intelligence.
Care. C-A-A-R. C-A-R. Care. Care for someone.
To look after someone.
To look after someone. So it is this kind of report. You don't just read the words and meaning. You ask the meanings to the audience. But just be prepared that the audience may not know the answer. In that case, you need to improvise and make it work. Another thing is you can have a symbolic analog game. So you can maybe give a word and ask the analog. So what's the analog for bread? Dull. Dull and dark. What is the analog for say good? Bad. So it's a simple game. Just the words would be a little difficult, but this increases the knowledge of the person as well. Because a lot of times humans tend to remember things in pairs. So people know the good, bad, the pairs of positive and negative. So you can have a game like this. Any doubt in the language barrier?
I have one question around this. As the role itself said grammarian, and it rose up to evaluate all speakers who have come to the stage and speaks. And so the bullet is said the grammar should be the correct one. So sometimes it's difficult for an individual to take an eye on each sentence while someone is speaking. Like we have two speakers, so fair enough to evaluate them on the basis of grammar. But how we can inculcate to the same thing with all the speakers who are coming to the stage? Because sometimes it's difficult to grasp that for the grammarian key. Okay, here it is. It should be have not had. Here it should be has not had. Something like that.
So one thing is the grammarian has to be vigilant, and he or she has to pay attention to every speaker. But yeah, sometimes it might happen. Then you can concentrate on a few
Thank you.
Let's favorite topics. Most innovative role in the entirety of Toastmasters. Now, the premise of Toastmasters is pretty easy. Let's give certain topics you call something on the stage, and a topic on the spot you really want to do. Just speak about. So that's a simple thing. One thing to note is you can keep 6 to 8 topics ready because a lot of times members don't speak as much. Maybe some members just watch lots of time. Maybe he speaks more than it's good to have around 6 to 8 topics ready. Some easy, some difficult. Why? Why some easy, why some difficult? Why not all easy or all difficult?
Some wants to change the topic. Some wants to change the topic.
I'm going to change the topic, but I would advise against that. Don't let it change.
Purpose is like people should come and talk. So if the topic is easy, people can easily think about it and talk. So I guess that's very easy.
That's good. Yeah.
Maybe the easy one we can give it to the guests so that
Yeah.
they have good
So
understanding.
maybe the guests, the new members are not that comfortable on the stage. You can give them the easy ones. But the senior Toastmasters might find it too boring if they get something easy. And they are elaborative of craft as much as it. In this case, you can give them some challenging topics. The tabletop's last thing is to introduce the topic as Toastmasters. The topic name, Toastmasters. Why? Maybe anyone who has participated in the contest can help. Yeah? Yeah. So the purpose is the first time we say Toastmasters Soham, the dog. It is for me to understand what the dog is. And the second time we say the dog, Toastmasters Soham, it is for the audience to understand. Because it might happen if I just say Toastmasters Soham, the dog, and I go opposite. Did you understand the result? No, maybe. So that's what we usually get as Toastmaster. Okay, Toastmaster. Toastmaster would have been having the innovation. And I said this was extremely innovative. So I have seen almost every single table Toastmaster take up something or the else in every meeting. So you can take a round of discussion. Is everyone familiar with it? So you can give a topic to someone and in an order you can construct a story. For example, I start once upon a time delivery came in the kingdom so far away. And Toastmaster Olivia would say something else. They can continue it forward till the surface. You can conduct that. You can conduct a improv session. You can pause someone on the stage. You will try to do it afterwards during the game. But you can pause someone on the stage and give us a certain topic and you have to play along. So the premise of improv is yes and. So anything you say, you have to respond with yes. For example, if I gave a gift to someone and the someone opened the box and said, "Oh my God, why have you given me a dead cat?" So you have to play along with that. I'm not going to say, "No, I didn't give you a dead cat." I said, "Because I don't like that much. You scolded me last time. You were not very friendly with me last time." You can do that. You can continue this story. Another thing is the alphabet soup game. So I will assign some try to have some clarity over there. Nowadays, maybe you must have evaluators can also do mistakes. That customers we have come to receive constructive feedback, and this is one of the reasons.
Send your feedback to the evaluator.
This can be a feedback to the evaluator, to the room, how to perform that, right? So can we have can we play pause? Is this visible to everyone? And we can see what is visible. So this is something that I follow at my club. I have made a checklist of all the tasks that I want the general evaluator to take. Because the general evaluator has to evaluate all the other 6 roles, plus the speech evaluators, plus maybe some additional role, maybe an education session. So in this you can keep some checkpoints, so it makes the job easier for the general evaluators. If you want, I can share this PDF with you after the meeting, and you can try to use it, you will find it interesting. But what can a general evaluator include?
Maybe add in some missing pieces that were missed by the other evaluators.
That is a good thing. It might work when there are few speakers than usual, maybe just 2 speakers, but sometimes we have speaker lots, sometimes there can be 3 or 4 speakers, and the evaluator might not find it. Right? But that's an actually case. Anything? One thing, like each role there will be theme. So in one of my club meetings, there was a general evaluator who said that the speaker, Toastmaster of the day is like the lead chef. The theme was something about chefs or food or culinary arts, and he said that he is this head chef. The language evaluator is a sauce. He adds sauce to the speeches. He makes sure that everyone understands. So you can do something like that. Like every reviewer does, but just make sure that you don't insult us. For example, don't call the sergeant the jacket or something. You might take it wrong. So be careful when doing that. But this is something that you can try to do. Another thing is you can reach out to the role players before the meeting. It's not compulsory that you have to sit in the meeting and just reach out to the role players before. Ask them what they want to be evaluated on. Maybe sometimes the role player is trying to improve the vocal variety, maybe body language, just change things. You can pay specific attention to these things. And also, it is a good habit to reach out to them before, so that you also ensure that every role player is up to the mark and they are ready to conduct the meetings. That's what you can do as a general. The last one, the star of the meeting that the first master of that. What is the main purpose of the research? The research one I'm not breaking that. Wait. Sorry? To talk about the thing to conduct the meeting. What if the Toastmaster of the day forgets the meeting? There are maybe stuck in traffic and can't come. So should the meeting collapse?
Someone should take it.
But I don't know, maybe you show such a niche that I'm not familiar with. Say, master of ceremonies, instead of the debaters, another was master. So you can try to do that. You know the basics of the meeting. You have to explain the agenda, then there are the speakers, and there are evaluators. You need the debater session. And after that, you roll. Simple. You just have to be the glue of the meeting, not the theme or nothing about this specific group. The most of the day is actually a very easy group. Just people think that the niche of the theme zone is very difficult, and that's why people assume that the role is. So any other, yeah. One thing you can do is choose a meeting that can be global. As portions of the day, you have to be very flexible in your time. Sometimes the speakers are locals who are taking more or less time, and you have to adjust your content accordingly. So instead of choosing one big theme that you tell in part, choose a theme that can already be broken into chunks, and then tell the chunks when you do it. So that even if maybe the meeting gets too late, you can skip a chunk altogether, and you can deliver it completely on screen. So it doesn't feel left out. Because I have seen a lot of TMODs do a problem that they forget the things that they want to talk about, and maybe they have a story set up at the end, and the time falls short, and they just touch the story, people don't understand what it is. So instead of that, keep your TMOD content in just. And be ready for unexpected situations that happen. It may happen, some people generally have certain reasons, so be prepared and keep an eye on free audios, even tell them to take a look. Now, innovation. Firstly, don't stick to Toastmaster related talk. I'll strictly suggest that. Because people come here to learn about leadership topics, they don't want people to tell them that I am talking about certain tips of leadership. A lot of people read, a lot of people have read. Because I tell you honest, I read the book Atomic Habits 3 times, and I have heard the Atomic Habits topic at Toastmasters 6 times in various. So people think that they are doing something original, but they are just reading from a book. So instead, choose a topic and you find your comfortable, your hobby, your experiences. For example, I took a topic as on starry nights. So I told about constellations, how to recognize them, because I love starry. And this makes it too easy to deliver a topic and tell about what you want to say. You can also talk about a TV show. One of the videos before I became a Toastmaster, and I thought there was a Game of Thrones spoiler-free meeting. So people came together and discussed about Game of Thrones season 8, and it was completely spoiler-free. You can do that, maybe you can have a good review. If you read a book that you like a lot, you can tell the audience what you liked about it. You can suggest why they should read it. Keep it interactive. Always as an AOD, keep some games, some quizzes, maybe you can use them, not do that part data. But you can play games with the audience. You can tell them to sit in groups and discuss about something, maybe give them certain topics to think about. Or anything that is related. You can also give quizzes, that is pretty easy. One thing that I like is the music. So, one of the times, Toastmaster page is a keyboard and he chose a topic video music. And I asked every European beforehand which was their favorite music. So, flowing mind, not the words. So to answer your question, don't remember the words of what you want to speak. Don't remember the script. Instead, feel that I want to flow with the meeting. So what does the language evaluator do in his introduction? Can anyone tell me?
They introduce the word of the day and the idiom of the day.
Even before that,
They explain their role.
they explain the role.
What parameters will they evaluate on?
Yeah. So that's simple. That's simple. Language evaluator will tell what their role is, will connect it to the theme, and then will tell the word of the day. See, that's it. Anyone can play it. You just keep the flowing going. If you keep the script and the role of language evaluator, you might try to forget some certain words. So the word, keep the flowing, not the words. Any other next point? Be honest with the reports. This is something that I have observed a lot of people in this country. Oh my god, he's a PTM, how can I evaluate him? I just joined the club. Don't worry, everything is here. Don't hesitate to give feedback to the division director, the area director, district director, your DTMs, maybe your person who is at Toastmaster for 20 plus years. Everybody is here to work because we are here to work, right? As many years from just maybe so that's why don't hesitate to give feedback. Be honest, don't worry that speaker will tell you something, or maybe the speaker will remind you later. No one is going to do it. Be honest with your friends. And the last point, aim for improvement, not awards. It is kind of a cliche dialogue, but the award is not something to aim for. As you get better, you win awards in any field. I have personally won awards for art on the language level. I have club members who have won it for Saturday Madams, Toastmaster of the Day, Dogs, Masters, Middle Level. So don't aim for awards because you want to win them. Aim for improvement. Have you improved from your last experience? Maybe you have delivered speech better. Take a note of that. As you get better, you will improve. These are the four most important points that I want to tell you. But now let us open the session for questions and answers. Anyone with a question?
How to prepare for any role, like is there any preparation involved or you just do it out of fun?
So when you are new over here, you might need to prepare. You don't know how the food is doing. So in fact, read the script carefully. Read each and every point what you have to do. Like I said, keep the flowing mind. Don't keep the words in mind. And then maybe practice it in front of the mirror, practice it in front of your parents, your children, anyone else, your friends. And then when you come on the stage, you can do it. Sometimes what happens, we are too nervous, we move across the stage alone. So try to stay put, because during delivering reports, you don't need to stray across the stage as much. You can stand in a place and deliver the report as well. That's how you can practice at home, like any other speech. Anything? Anyone else?
Can you explain more in depth of the rapid fire report that you are talking about for the grammarian role? Give an example for us.
So I have heard certain words and I have noted down the meanings, but I won't be telling them directly. I'll be asking him. So let's say does anyone know the word pre-validate? But does it know?
Please add it.
Pre-validate. So it means to speak in a basic. Anyone knows what it means to qualify?
What?
Qualify.
Excellent.
This gets selected in something. What is the meaning of award?
Reward.
Appreciation.
Reward.
Reward. So it's like that. You tell the
Hello. I have a question. While delivering a speech, as you said, for most of us, in excitement or maybe in nervousness, we forget to use the hand gestures. So, in what kind of speech would you recommend that we use a lot of hand gestures?
So any speech where you want to be more bright, more vibrant, you can use the hands. First, it might not come to you as natural, but take a speech where you need to make a lot of movement across the speech. Automatically, your hand gestures will be more prominent. And if you want to dedicate a specific speech to your hand gestures or your vocabulary, your stage movement, and step by step you can try to use everything at once.
So I have heard this session more from the start, and it was wonderful listening to you. When it was I'm sure you will try to implement it. I do have some questions around the spacing and how the voice and voice modulation should be used and how you can improvise it.
So when you know that it might be a little difficult to modulate your voice, but focus on that particular aspect mostly. So for example, you excel at stage movement, but you can't do voice modulation. So in that particular role, stand still on the stage and focus on your voice. Focus on how you emphasize certain words, or maybe even certain part of words. So that way you can give complete attention to what you want to do. Because you already accept the stage movement, so you can pick it up where you have left. But something new if you want to try, you can try it one at a time. Don't try everything at once. Okay? All this makes it pretty hard to understand. Yeah.
While choosing the word of the day and idiom of the day is
So I'm choosing the word of the day and idiom of the day. Is there a specific category or something that the words or idioms should be related to that particular category? Or they should be simple or easy enough to be used during the speeches and during the meeting?
A balance of both. The word should be something that you have not heard in your everyday life. So you may not use it frequently, but it should be something too far away or maybe just, for example, I'll give you a word, magnanimous. Has anyone heard of this word? Very few people, I can say only 2-3 people who have heard of this. So that's not a good word as a good word. Because if people can't use the word, then why take it? So find the balance between the words. Take maybe adjectives or nouns that can be used with verbs as well. And while selecting the word, you can also tell the other parts of speech, nouns, the verb form, the adjective form, so that people can find it easy to use it in their speech.
So what is the objective of it? I mean, maybe to increase the vocabulary of everyone.
So there is a concept called surface lexicon and deep lexicon. So surface lexicon is a person's vocabulary that they use in their daily life. But the deep lexicon consists of almost 10 times more words that they have heard previously, they have been used it, but it doesn't come in the day-to-day vocabulary. So the goal is to increase the surface lexicon to include more words from the deep lexicon and deep lexicon. Thank you. see what is in front of them. Here they can do it without doing it. They can focus on something else and learn from it. But the importance of body language, the way you move, the appropriate gestures that you do. There are certain inappropriate gestures. For example, if I say the third point is, this doesn't make any sense. The appropriate gestures that you do, highlight what we are going to say and make it tells us what it is. It makes it easy for the speaker to understand what the speaker is saying. Any more questions?
So when you're delivering a speech or when you just stand on the stage talking, the mind is thinking a lot, like it's thinking speed of light. So how do you ground yourself when you take those appropriate pauses? Any tips for that?
That's an excellent question actually. I don't have an answer for it as of right now because I too am learning about how to control and use possibility. But don't worry, I'll get back to you. You can connect later on and
If you are taking those pauses really well, that's it.
well, I should have learned to learn. This just comes naturally, maybe after some practice. But how to do it from a beginning, I definitely do. Great. Thanks for your great question. Do you have a question?
You have you can view that inform
One thing that I have received as a feedback is practice. I personally have taken up topics around say 4 to 5 times and developed up in my entire of questions. I've only taken up topics where I am with some other people. Because I am afraid of speaking wrong. But the feedback that I have received is just keep the flow in mind and if you want to speak impromptu, practice. Practice in front of the mirror, take different topics, practice in front of your friends, ask them to give topics to other people. I'm not a master in taking topics and master that, but I can keep the flow in mind. If you know what you're going to see or what you can afterwards.
So I have a question regarding giving constructive feedback for evaluation. So there is CRC approach, company concept. So giving commendations happens if we already give all the commendations, then we give recommendation. And then we any commendations to tell after that. So should we summarize every take or how can we implement these?
That is, you said it right. So the commendation approach you say it's the RC approach, but actually it's the RS approach. Commendations, recommendations, and then the summary of what you said. In that, you automatically see the recommendations there. So are we, should we close the question?
Can do that.
So let's wrap it up. But yeah. Commendations and recommendations. I actually had a game plan. So do we have a few minutes? Maybe 5 minutes?
Yes.
If you want.
Yes.
Great. So this is like a table session. I'll be calling you on the stage. I'll be giving you a role and a theme. You have to speak about it for 1 minute.
Do you know what is the speed of light? Anyone? It's 3 into, come on, complete it? No one? Okay, it's 3 into 10 raised to 8 meters per second. That is almost 300,000 kilometers per second. Our entire Earth is 6,430 kilometers in diameter. So imagine how much light travels in just 1 second. That's almost 500 Earths. Imagine that. Going around the world 500 times. That's beautiful, isn't it? Can anyone tell me the distance from Earth to the Sun? Or forget about it. How much time does it take from the Earth to reach the Sun? Yes, 8 minutes. That, the amount of time, that is 1 light year. Sorry, that is 1 Armstrong unit. 1 light year is the amount of time light takes in 1 year. That is humongous. You can't even imagine it. So these are just some interesting facts. Hope you learned something new, and thank you for being here.
time, I'll come more to whatever it is. So please make sure to reduce your so I know, whatever. Don't repeat the same word again and again. Thank you. And I explained you actually, like, I learned to get to corrected humor, so that's actually a very good idea. Thank you. Actually, I wanted to create a river also, maybe next time, hopefully you guys invite me again, and we can create a river also. But right now, let's close it off. I have a QR code here, and I would really appreciate your feedback on my session. This is my first session, but I hope that you learn something from it, and maybe you will different. And I will be in touch with Toastmaster Pune-West so that you guys are oriented in your future. So thank you so much. Have you seen the board? Then hand over to Toastmaster.
Thank you so much.
So, question. This QR code is from politics. So, I have to obtain the QR code. So, all the questions that you had asked, those are already here. And plus a few questions from our official channel. So, I'll definitely share the results with you guys. Because there were 6 people, do make sure you share your feedback.
हाँ हाँ
Thanks a lot.